Hello guys and girls, and welcome back. It's your boy Big John, and I'm here today to show you how I was able to withdraw 1,400 profits from the market's prop firm trading. Now I'm going to go through my whole strategy in this, guys and girls, so make sure you watch to the end. I'm sure you're going to like this one. Whilst you're here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit those notifications. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so right now you can see I am on my chart, and this is Trading View. And with Trading View, everything you can see here, I'm going to break down in full, but I'm not going to go through the definition of all the Forex terminologies in this video. You can easily just join my VIP service, and that's going to help you out. And you can ask me any questions in this Red Pills group throughout the week in the one-time fee VIP group. And the first thing we're going to start with here is the automatic Fibonacci. The link for this indicator will be in the description below. I'm going to the daily time frame, the weekly or the monthly, but I usually start on the daily time frame. I'm looking for price action to be at a high or a low with the Fibonacci, and then after that I'm waiting for a breakout in the market. As you can see here, price was at a low, and then we saw a breakout right here with this lower high that was formed, and there was a breakout with this massive candle. Now once price action actually breaks out of this area, I'm just looking for price action to pull back for a possible trade setup. Now when it comes to my buy zones that I actually draw out, and I do this in my Sunday 6 p.m. London time Zoom calls for the VIP members, what I'm just specifically going for here is looking for where there could be weekly buy or sell areas from. Now GBP CHF was a buy trade, as you can see, and right now we're just going to be paying attention to where we can find support and resistance from a weekly time frame, because we can see it very clearly. So if you're looking on a weekly time frame, you can see there was a support level here, and there was a buy up all the way here. So there was a resistance above here, another support level here, another resistance here, another support down here, and another resistance here. So this support level here was the area I was waiting for price action to come back towards to catch this buy trade. And even the week that just went past, you can see there was another buy trade from this support area that had been respected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And how I draw out my buy zone lines, I keep it very simple. So I'm just looking for where the body of the candle is and where the wick could be. So if I was going to draw a resistance level, it would literally just be like here. I can see there's the body of the candles here, and there's some wicks all the way up here. So this would be my resistance level. But because this was a buy trade, again, I'm looking for my support. So I can see that there was a body of a candle here, and then there was a wick all the way down here. So now I've got my possible buy area to look for a possible buy trade. Now, when it comes over to looking for demand and supply areas within my buy areas that I have just shown you, I go down to the 4-hour time frame. I also use this time frame to pick out liquidity areas of where price action can go towards to grab the buy or the sell side liquidity in order for them to possibly make a shift in the direction I'm looking for a trade setup, which was a buy trade. Now, when we look over here, we can see our liquidity is mapped out because there was some wicks left here in the market, and we can also see there is another one here, and then there's a last one down here. So the wick that was left here, I was paying attention to for a possible buy trade setup. Now, people are going to say there's liquidity left all over the chart, but for me, I'm only looking for liquidity zones that are right beside my possible buy area, which was this line over here to this line down here on this chart. And then I was looking for a possible demand or supply. Of course, this is a buy trade, so I'm looking for a demand level. And how I figured out my demand level was as clear as this. There's a massive impulsive buy trade going all the way up here at the moment, and I can see from this candle here that price action on the next candle started to buy up again. When price action started to buy up again on this candle, there was also a pullback and a wick rejection off of this candle straight all the way up. So therefore I just drew my demand level from the top of this candle where it closed, and I can see this candle again brought up, and then this candle where it wicked down was just towards this area. So I know if price action comes towards here again, there's a chance we can see the same type of effect happening, which is a buy trade. And this is exactly what we saw over here with the trade that was able to make me the profits. As we can see right here, this buy. Even going into the week that just passed, we can see the same thing happen here. So the previous week, the liquidity level and the demand was here. And then going into this week over here within my buy area, remember it's from down here all the way up to here, we can see that there was another demand area, which was drawn from a 1-hour time frame. So again, if you do want to figure out more about this, just join the mentorship group. It's a one-time fee, and the price is going to go up soon. So it's a lifetime access one-time fee, and you're going to learn so much from me. You can see right again, we had a liquidity grab, and then the demand zone was here, and then we saw another beautiful buy trade. Now, when it comes to take profits, I'm always looking for the average daily range. So this indicator will also be in the description below. And all I'm looking for from entry is how much that trading instrument can move in this possible day. And what I can see from this week that just went past is the ADR is 66 pips. So my TP1 would be 66 pips, and then my TP2 would be 2 times this value. So that would be 132 pips is what I'd be looking for a take profit 2. And if I was going to a TP3, I would just times 66 pips by 3, and that would help me out. Okay, so now we are on the 5-minute time frame. You can obviously see my demand level, which is the green box below. And the next thing I'm going to show you is how I gain my entries. So with my entries, and I've shown this on YouTube lives where we've taken live trades and I've literally made people profits just showing them this. I'm waiting for a break of structure. Now, the break of structure, you can see clearly here. Now, for a break of structure in the market, it's telling me that the market on this time frame, on the 5-minute time frame, or whichever time frame you choose to use, I prefer the 5 or the 15-minute for entry. We can see straight away over here, there was a break of structure right here in the market. So when it comes to break of structures, you can look at them from the body of a candle, or you can look at them from the wick. The Neo indicator actually reads them from the wick. So for the case of this video, we're going to look at our break of structure from the wick right over here. So when the break of structure was right over here, I was looking to enter my trade. Again, my stop loss would just be below the lows, and I'm looking for a 2 times ADR max on my trade, but if anything, I might come out at 1 times ADR. Remember previously the ADR was 66 pips, so we're looking for 2 times that amount for our take profit 2. And for our take profit 2, we would have been looking for the trade to go up to about this value here, which is 130 pips. But in this week, we can see price action didn't go that far, and it actually only went to about 111 pips from our entry. So guys and girls, you can see clearly here, I've gone through the full strategy on how you can trade this way, but I have taken this a step further, and I've made an indicator that can read all of this for you, and it also has an expert advisor to get you that entry, which you just saw on that 5-minute break of structure, or any time frame again you choose to enter. Okay, fantastic. So we are on MT4 at the moment, and you can see the Neo indicator / expert advisor over here. This is the beautiful smart money concept indicator that's going to help you find out all of this stuff with ease. So the first thing we're going to look at here is in this column, you can add any trading instrument you want, but of course we're looking at GBP CHF, so this is why that is there. And then the next thing we're looking at is the age / trend. So this big green box here, which you can switch off in the settings, is basically showing me that the trend is bullish. So I didn't even have to do all of my analysis on TradingView to figure out if it's bullish or bearish. It's already here for me in 1 second. The next thing we can see over here is our ADR1, which is showing us is 71 on this indicator, and ADR2, which is our take profit 2, is 142 pips. Of course, that is reading this week here, and it was reading obviously the last day that did occur, not the previous buy trade over here. Stop hunt 1 and stop hunt 2 is showing us chart volatility. Stop hunt 1 is showing us the 4-hour chart volatility and when price action can possibly pull back for a buy or sell trade, and stop hunt 2 is showing us the 1-hour time frame where the chart can possibly pull back for a trade entry. Now, one thing I would like to say is that we're mainly paying attention to stop hunt 1 for our entries, and those are A grade setups. Now, if you do get both stop hunt 1 and stop hunt 2 in your favor for your trade setup, then you could definitely be seeing an A-star setup for a big impulsive move in your trade direction that could be hundreds of pips. Now, we also have over here the multi-time frame break of structure system, so I can see break of structures happening in the market on different time frames. You can see what the break of structure looks like over here, and it also has a change of character system as well, which is the smart money concepts, and it can help you out with immediate, no lagging price action market structure breaks in the market and where to possibly look for entries. Okay, so straight away you can see I have collapsed the indicator over here. It's just gotten rid of a lot of the things on the chart for me, so it's nice and clear for you. The same demand areas and the buy zones I was talking about on TradingView is automatically printed on this chart for you over here. There will also be any supply areas above as well, automatically printed for you, and you can switch on and off which ones you want to see. Obviously, I want only the demand areas, so right now price action is in the demand area. And may I add that these these are shown as soon as the week actually opens. We can also see there's a liquidity level here, which is this line. And what happens is when price action actually grabs liquidity that was from a previous week or that forms within this week, if it actually fills that liquidity, the line will actually turn to a lighter color, and then any liquidities that haven't been filled will actually turn to a darker color. So the liquidities that were drawn out were over here, and again there was another one over here that I did show you on TradingView, and these liquidities are shown on whatever time frame you're currently on. So this is 4-hour chart liquidity. Our buy trade was right over here, and if I just go down to the lower time frame, you will see exactly why I was able to take this trade setup with this indicator rather than even having to do all of my chart analysis. On the 5-minute time frame, again we can see the trend here is now currently bullish, which is in the white color instead of green over here. We can see stop hump 1 at the time of my entry was obviously bullish as well because it's the white color, and we can see the break of structure obviously did happen here. Again, like I told you, this is an A grade setup, so stop hump 1 didn't need to be bullish as well. It wasn't an A1 setup. And for the sake of this video, just so you're aware of how to use the expert advisor, once price action actually went all the way through into my demand area, grabbed the liquidity, when it was resting around here, it took maybe up to about an hour before we saw this break of structure happening. When it was hanging around this area here, this is when I would have switched on the auto trading button, and the EA would wait for this break of structure on the 5-minute time frame, and it would have been able to take an entry from here, and I would be able to set my take profit to 79 pips, which this indicator is reading as the average daily range on that day, and 159 pips for TP2. Either or I would have been able to set it to, and my stop loss again would have just been below the low or the amount of pips I set it to, or even a percentage base. It's completely up to you what you decide to do in the settings. When we go over to GBP CHF again, we can see here in the week that just went past, we can see straight away that price action again went into the demand area that was printed for you in this week automatically. The liquidity now has been grabbed, so you can see obviously it went gray. This liquidity was actually grabbed here, so when this actually was grabbed this week, when it did form, this one would have been gray for you as well. And then we saw price action actually ball all the way up once again. There was a break of structure just below here in the market, and you would have been able to catch this trade. So guys and girls, I've pretty much gone through everything from top to bottom. I've shown you exactly how you would be able to use the Neo indicator as well to make this extremely easy for you to be able to trade. And this is what I'm doing in my VIP service. I made this indicator so people can join the service, and all we have to do is look at the indicator for possible trade setups, and hopefully you can be able to become consistently profitable in the market and withdrawing money from your live prop firm accounts. Guys and girls, if you do want to get this product at the moment and be on the pre-order list, it's coming out very, very soon. The cost is 100 GBP for lifetime access. There is 8 more spaces left, and that price will go up. This is why it is a limited time offer. You're also going to get access to all of the VIP services you can see on the screen at the moment. And don't forget, while you're here, guys and girls, leave a comment below, hit that like button, subscribe, and push those notifications. Right now, it's your boy Big John, and I'm out. Peace.
Started from the bottom like Drake. Got that young moolah, but I learned my mistakes. Climbing up the ladder, gotta watch out for the snakes. If you wanna be the boss, then you have to delegate.